Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream. Just want to holler at y'all for a little bit. You know what I mean? Just want to see how's everybody doing. How's everything going and stuff like that. Yeah, I know some of y'all probably. Yeah, man, I just had to take this break. But I'm actually going to be coming with videos today, later on today. So I can catch up with y'all for real upon a lot of things that are happening on our planet right now. A lot of things are going on. What's up, Sarai Ash? Hey, Red Autumn Butterfly. Good to see y'all coming up in. You know what I'm saying? Marshall Films, what's going on? Good to see the fam up here. Just woke up from a nap, literally. You know what I mean? But it's all good. What's going on, Dre Working? Yep, a big tornado touchdown in Dallas. Hey, Sharon Shepard. Hey, Brent Cunningham. What's up, Walker from the Matrix? Good to see y'all coming up in here on the stream. And now I got to say, man, from hey, Quasi. What's going on? Hey, Chris. And for what I'm seeing right about now is that, we're seeing a lot of things on the planet, that are taking place. There are a lot of things that are taking place up on this planet that, that has been predicted for many of years. Hema Samari State, also as well, there's a lot of things taking place on our planet, because Heba Sub for Electronics, thank you, Melody, 100%. Yeah, thank you for putting up the link to the, link, for people to, to support the channel. And, for what we're seeing, there's a lot of things, it seemed like the planet is shaking and waking up itself. And also it seemed like the more and more that the people, of the planets are like shaking and waking up the planet, there's a lot of things that are taking place. It feels like the higher the frequency that the people are on, and the people are really about change. And it's like you can really feel and see how this world is pretty much soon to pass away. Not necessarily the planet is going to explode, but the planet is going to go through a real mean cleansing. And this planet right about now, as we're seeing, it is cleansing itself. Hate the water announce it, and many things are shifting because you can see by all of the floods that are going on, the earthquakes are taking place, the tornadoes that's happening. There was a tornado down in Dallas. Houston is being flooded. That's in the same state. Volcano eruptions are taking place right now all over the planet. We are seeing red skies. They got typhoons happening all over the place. I believe that hit India. 1,650 people got killed in India due to tsunamis. The coastal lines are rising. Hey, K1 Marquis. The coastal lines are rising. The glacier caps are melting. Greenland lost 440 billion tons of ice in one summer. 58 billion tons within 5 days. Do we not see what's going on? How the planet is heating up right now? We are really in the midst of prophecy fulfilling itself, and we are seeing how an old world is going out and a new world is coming in. It's like, can't you not see it? Can't you not feel it? We are really in that age right now. You know what I mean? The North Pole is shifting. The North Pole is shifting right now. Europe is being flooded. Germany is being flooded. We having all of these storms back to back in the Caribbean. You know, we are seeing, the forces of nature. Right. We are seeing the forces of nature, bring in this shift. We are seeing the work of the ancestors. We are seeing the work of the Most High. We are seeing universal change. We are seeing the stars in the sky that are blinking. We are seeing more of these, of these planes in the sky that they call baby planes. We are seeing these UFOs in the sky, pretty much out in the open right now. Yeah, I heard about that protest in Hong Kong. Yup. It seemed like there's a protest everywhere, the uprising everywhere. You know, we gotta like also like we got like troops that are troops that are being pretty much told to move out of Syria and stuff like that. We're hearing about wars and rumors of wars that's going around. Hey, Cecilia Davis, what's going on? Yeah, man, we are seeing so much. We are seeing so much what's going on the planet, and we can really see the shift how how this plane of existence or this experience of this plane of existence is pretty much going out. There's going to be a new kingdom on this earth. There's going to be a new rule on this earth. You know what I'm saying? Like you can really see and feel how they are really, going down. You know what I mean? How it's we are seeing a civilization that is going down. And not even just that, but this old world of religion is on its way out. It's really obsolete. We are seeing like old patterns and old ways. They are really bringing in, our money is going to be out. They're bringing in a whole new system of a cashless society. There are many things that are taking place on this planet. Because they've been talking about the global reset. Exactly. Right, like the tornado down in Dallas. Come on, man, the tornado down in Dallas. And Houston is being flooded. That's in the same state. And they are going underneath sea level. And I'm trying to tell people we got to get away from the coastlines because even the scientists are saying that we got to get away from the coastlines because if we don't, as the sea level rise, they already saying that that's going to be like that's going to be like signs of what's to come, which means storms like that are going to be coming back to back. And as the water rise, they saying it's going to like take out the coastlines. That's why they spending all of this money to build new infrastructure. They already showed us stuff on the day after tomorrow. They've been showed us this stuff, but we haven't been paying attention. But they've been dropping it to us all the daggone time. It's a lot of stuff that are going on in this, that is happening. We are seeing, the cleansing of the old world. We are seeing the cleansing of a lot of people. We are seeing, you know, like the reset of this world. This world has got to hit the reset button. Why? Because there is a parasite on this planet that needs to be cleansed off of the planet. We need a whole new way of thinking, whole new way of living. We supposed to live off of the land, not be taking the land and raping it for natural resources only for selfish gain. No, we supposed to be in harmony. We need a cleanse. And I told y'all in the global currency reset, I told y'all, the universe is cleansing itself. We are seeing it happening. All these storms are happening back to back. Volcano eruptions, you feel me? There's a lot of, there's fires all over the world, or fires all over there in Africa. There are fires all over down, all down in South America and Brazil. We having like major snowstorms that are taking place in the Northwest. They're not talking about that, right? And I got to cover it about how the tornado tore up Dallas. And isn't it ironic down in Dallas they call the Cowboys, and they got their racist ass on the Jerry Jones. Hey, Lady Linus, it wouldn't surprise me if that wasn't a sign. If that wasn't a sign, I don't know. And we all we already know how Jerry Jones think. Yup, this Klan territory. Matter of fact, isn't that where a Tatiana isn't that where a Tatiana Jefferson died at? Where yup, she was the ancestor that came back. That was her energy. Tatiana Jefferson came back as an ancestor and to send them a fucking message. That was her. You mean to tell me after this happened, a tornado go through Dallas? That was a sign. That was her. She did that. She let them know, I'm not fucking playing with you. Hey, true Elohim, yup. Her spirit is still there. She sent the ass a message. I'm not playing with you. Since y'all want to take me out, they sent her back. She came back as that storm. That's not a coincidence. Wow, look at that. And you don't see what's going on, what's coming? That's some heavy stuff. That's where Tatiana Jefferson died at. Did she die at Fort Worth or Dallas? Dallas, Fort Worth is pretty much still the same thing. Hey, Passion Divine. Just let me know. Because guess what? She sent the strong message. Tatiana Jefferson sent a strong message from the ancestral realm, like, look, I'm not playing with you. You want to do this? All right, okay. Damn, they said 3 tornadoes didn't pass through there. Wow, see? The ancestors, her spirit is still there. And she in the ancestral realm fucking shit up. She waxing that ass. And it's more to come. Exactly, right, yup. I like the fact her family said, like, there will be no hugging going along after the trout. That's right. Wow, it was 3 tornadoes. That's right. Yep. Hey, Brown Goddess, yup. Judgment is coming for the asses. That's right. Yup. Tree Elohim, yup. They know what time it is. That's right. Thank you, Melanin 100%. That's right. Yup. We sending them a message. Hey, 305 Capricorn. Hey, all things natural. Yup. And at the same time, you know what I noticed? Ever since the pastors finally stood up and said, like, look, we ain't going for this no more. We got to fight force for force. And the Tatiana Jefferson died, and all of a sudden, or a tornado goes right through Dallas, and 3 of them. Hey, Ezekiel Friday. That was her. And that was her in the ancestral realm, waxing an ass and sending them a message like, look, I'm not playing with y'all. Since y'all want to do this to me, I'm going to send y'all a message. What makes rain, hail, snow, and earthquakes, and I'm going to come back as these 3, and I'm going to wax your ass. And it's more to come. Hey, Miss Lady. And it's only going to get worse for the ass. Watch. Look at the areas of where the tornadoes are taking place. Look at the areas where a lot of the floods are taking place. They are going to places where it's really affecting the enemy. Hey, Kid XOXO. Hey, JLM. That is exactly what's going on. We haven't seen anything yet because we are really seeing our true cleansing that is happening and taking place on our planet. We are seeing this shit. We ain't seeing the work of the ancestors. We are really seeing what's taking place. They are not playing. I just, just started that. I'm talking about, like, she died, then 3 tornadoes hit down in Dallas. Or a tornado hit down in Dallas. That's crazy. You cannot tell me that that's not the work of the ancestors in her. We need a cleansing of this planet because we need to cleanse of the parasite. And these parasites, they're really going to have to go. They really going to have to go. Because it's what we're seeing, the universe has had enough. This planet has had enough. Mother Nature has had enough of her planet being destroyed by people that I give rule and dominion over. Yup, and it's more, and it's going to be more natural disasters are going to be coming. That's why I say we got to be on our P's and our Q's and we got to be ready because, these things are taking place on a very divine level, on a spiritual level, in different realms that we not even seeing. And the people are rising up. They have had enough. That's right. Thank you, Tree Elohim. Right. The star seeds have had enough. Our star family has had enough. Like, look, it's time to get this shit going. It's time to, like, get up. You know what I mean? It's It's they like, look, we had enough. It's time for a change. And that's it, right. And I've really been noticing ever since that we have been awakening, and the veil is being lifted. I've been noticing it seems like the stronger the consciousness come and we pick up on that frequency, I've noticed the universe starts shifting things. See, the more we on that vibration and the more that we are on that frequency, we're going to shake and rock and move this universe. The planet is going to start waking up. The more we wake up, the planet is going to wake up. They just waiting on us to wake up. Hey, Miss Enriquez. That is exactly what's going on. The more we wake up, the more the planet gonna wake up. Hey, Baba Rasai, say what's up to the elder, y'all. That's like my grandfather right there. Peace, Baba. Peace. Peace. Peace to the elder. Hey, Dion Covington. And that is exactly what's taking place. And that is exactly what the elder has also said as well. He said, the Star family is coming back. You know what I'm saying? The Star family is back. And that is exactly what's going on. Hey, LaShawn Russell, the Star family is back. The Star children is back. And and we are shaking and rocking and moving the planet. And these things are actually, get rid of Michael Williams. Hey, born the best. Get rid of Michael Williams. He's trolling, talking about meet somewhere. Nah. Thank you. Right, that's what's going on. We are shaking, Like, yeah, man, like our consciousness is raising a certain vibration around the planet. Hit that like button, yo. Hit that like button. And it's shaking and rocking the planet. And the more that we are awakening to ourselves and we putting this out into the universe, we are putting out a vibration. We are putting out a frequency. And hey, thank you, Jones. And it's like, and it's waking up people. And it's waking up all of the star children at once. And the more and more that we operate on that frequency, the more that we are going to shake and rock and move the planet. And we going to bring in the shift. We are the gods and the goddesses that are bringing in the shift. It ain't no damn sky daddy Jesus coming out the fucking sky to save you. It's not. We are the right. We are the messiahs. We are the messiahs. We are the star children that's going to bring it in. We are the ones that are raising up the consciousness of the planet. And as the planet does it, the planet is going to bring forth the change. And we have ancestors who've been telling us for a long time. Prophet Noble Drew Ali told us, man, all of this stuff is going to go right back into Asiatic hands. Whether you call yourself that or melanated, it does not matter. You know what he's talking about. You know what I mean? Marcus Garvey talked about that. You know what I mean? Honorable Elijah Muhammad talked about that. Malcolm X, Dr. King when he became radical. You know what I'm saying? Kwame Ture, Stokely Carmichael. We had Dr. John Henry Clark, Dr. Ben Jocketing, Ivan Van Sertima, Sheikh Anta Diab, Ashaka Mushabar Shingo, Bobby E. Wright, Dr. Leonard Jeffries, Ashraf Kwesi. We had Clarence 13 next. We had Dr. Malakazi York. We had Dr. Phil Valentine, Delbert Blair, Bobby Hemmett. They've been telling us for a long time. Shahrazad Ali. We had Dr. Yaffa Bey, C. Freeman L. We had many great scholars, Dr. Khalid Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, Minister Farrakhan, back in the days, we had many people who've been telling us what's going to be coming down the pipe. They've been predicting this stuff for a very long time. They've been letting us know what is going on. They've been letting us know what's going to happen. And what we have to understand and understand that we are the chosen ones that is going to bring it in. We are the ones. And we are seeing the shift. And we are part of the shift. Because, we are getting those downloads and we are being guided by the ancestors and we are bringing forth, the knowledge of the new world that's going to bring about the change. And I'm seeing it every day. Yeah, man, I'm seeing it every day, man. I'm talking about we seeing floods and tornadoes in one state. We are seeing a lot taking place. Cyclones, tsunamis. That's happening. Seeing tsunamis. They already telling us get away from the coastlines. They're saying that the seas are heating up right now. Yep, the poles shift. Yep, the poles are shifting. We are seeing a lot that is taking place. Yep. Yeah, thank you, Father, for some natural disasters are happening in places like never before. Exactly. We are seeing a lot that is going on right here in front of us in our very eyes. Yeah, exactly, Justice, right? People fighting all over the world. What's going over there in Hong Kong, man, like that's going to come over here. People over there, they are just, everybody is uprising around the world. Hey, Tatrice Johnson. Hey, Adrian McCoy. Yeah, man, that's exactly what we're seeing as star children. We are the ones that are, bringing forth. And our words, and our words are going all over towards all over the world. They hear what's going on, what we are saying and what we're doing. They see exactly what's going on. People are tired on the planet. People are fed up. People really want change. People are tired of seeing, things happen the way they are. People really desire and they really want change. People want a total different mindset. This mindset is not natural. To live in the world like this is not natural. Everything, we should be living off the land really for free. We should be in harmony with the planet, not in disarray, not in chaos. I don't hate this planet. This is a beautiful planet, but it's like the way of the planet and the way how we are living on the planet. It's not normal to be in chaos all the time. No, it's not normal. And to sit around here and hear people telling me that it's never going to change, that's bullshit. That is a defeatist mindset. I see the change. Hey, Code Red. I see the change. A lot of us seeing the change. Right, you know what I mean? I'm talking about like we shouldn't be paying for food and water, things that are natural. Before you know it, next thing you know, we're going to have to start paying for air. Hey, Miss Mohawk Aboriginal, you feel what I mean? Right, right. You understand? I'm talking about we shouldn't be. You know what I mean? We should not be living in the world. Hey, Courtney Rogers, baby, peace more. Hey, Miss Fernand, why y'all coming in? Hey, we should not be living in a world like this. Living in the stress, the pressure. We should not be, eating GMO foods. Like having, like stuff to drink that's not even real. That's like genetic engineering and stuff like that. Or geoengineering. You feel me? That's not normal. This is not what it's supposed to be. We are like the people that's on the Avatar movie. We lived in nature. You know what I'm saying? We were guided into things on what to eat, on how to live off the land, and how to be in peace and harmony with nature. This GMO stuff, that's not cool, man. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Right, exactly. True Elohim, right. It's not the planet, it's the system. So, you know what I mean? So the planet is like, look, we had enough of who the hell is running it. Your time is up. Y'all ran your goddamn course. Because now it's time to bring back to order and bring back the people who had the order, and now we're going to restore the order of how it once was and how it's going to be. A new a new foundation in a new world is coming in. A whole new way of thinking. I'm talking about, yeah, man, I'm talking about a whole new. I'm talking about a whole new resurrection, a whole new resurrection of the planet. Because this civilization, it is not fit for this planet. Because if this world was natural, why are we having an outcry all over the place? This is not the natural way of living on this planet. We have been invaded by evil forces. That's right, Baba Rasan. That's right. You know what I mean? Everything is in nature. You know what I mean? That's why they say natural. You know what I mean? Because nature, the very nature of the people who run the planet is not natural. This is not civilization. This has been a fucking hellhole. You feel me? We gotta pay to live somewhere. We gotta pay for food. We gotta pay to fucking party, huh? We gotta pay for college. What, are you serious? Right, exactly right. This is a hellish realm. And we going out of the 3D, and I believe, into what is, what, 3D? Exactly right. This is hell on earth. And we are waking up to what's going on. By us waking up and what's going on, and by us shifting our consciousness away from the matrix. Since the star children, we have broken away from the matrix. By us breaking away from the matrix, we see what's going on. And we got to go back into the matrix to let the others know what the hell is going on. Because some of them we're not going to wake up. All of them are not going to wake up. Some of them we're going to wake up. But that's, you know what I mean? But see, that's the price that we, you know what I mean? But see, that's the price that we had to pay. And that's the assignment that we're going to have to, you know what I mean? That's the assignment that we signed up for. You know what I mean? So if we're gonna like make that price, that means that we gotta overstand and understand, like dealing with this matrix. Everybody is not gonna make it. I mean, it might be harsh to say, but a lot of them are going to perish. But we can only save those of them who want to be saved, and those of them who get the message. BKK Hills, I see. You know what I mean? How do I know to be a star? See, I hear ear. My ears be ringing. I be having dreams, vivid dreams. Hey, Asa, my ears ring. Sometimes I hear people, and sometimes I hear people, and I don't even know where it's coming from. You understand what I'm saying? That's right. Yep, that's right, Miss Enriquez. Yep, we got to keep it pushing. Hey, TD, we got to keep it pushing. And we got to understand, like, during this shift, man, it is our time. My take on sleep paralysis, I've actually had that before. And I'm going to say, like, when it come down, when you start hearing the noise, we got to stay in it. Because every time I stayed up in it for real, I've noticed I start having, like, vivid dreams of the future. I have premonitions. That is one of my gifts, you know? But those are let me slow down again, man. Those of us who got those gifts, we're going to start to see those gifts like coming to fruition. If you're hearing that ringing in your ear, that means that they're calling your name. That means that they are calling y'all to your calling. They are calling y'all to wake up. They are calling us to wake up. And the more that we wake up as the star children, the ones who get the message, many are called, but few are chosen. Those of us who get the message, we are the ones that are going to like shake and rock and shift the consciousness of the planet. And as it does, our star family in the universe is going to put work in force. They ready to see us wake up. Because I notice the more that we wake up, things are happening fast on the planets. Things are happening so fast on the planet. That's right, all things natural. Then you're a star seed. That means you are empath. You can feel people's energy. Thank you, Art Hills. Yup, ears ringing ancestors are in touch with you. That's right. Yup. That means the ancestors, they are in touch with you. And I'm gonna say once you start seeing synchronicities of numbers like 1111 444 222 111 333 444 555. I've been seeing it lately 222 333 555. My ears is ringing so daggone hard. I feel like I felt the burning sensation in my ear. I was like, yo, are you serious? I felt the heat and the warmth from it. And see what I mean? A lot of your ears are ringing. That means you are understanding the call. You're part of the star family. And y'all seeing the numbers a lot. Yep, that's the wake-up call numbers. Yep, that has been happening a lot to y'all lately. See what I'm saying? Lisa Jones said, our ears been ringing on a daily basis now. Yep, they are calling you. They're calling us at this proper time for us to get ready. For us to get ready so we can get the download, so we can go ahead and prepare and follow the instruction on what we got to do. Because us as star children, this is our last time on this plane of existence, which means that we're going to have to be taken up out of here for a while, and then we're going to come back. But we are going to have to go ahead and get ourselves ready. I gotta get it. I actually got back into my guided meditation again. You feel me? I see you, Miss Mohawk Aboriginal. You know what I'm saying? Is ringing last name. Y'all see that? Y'all been saying 444 555. That's right, man. See that? Yup. I've been seeing hawks lately. Yup, I've been seeing hawks. I've been seeing buzzards. That's right. Baba Rasan, only the awakened ones in the star seeds that's coming in will make it. That's right. Hey, Anita's educational page. And Melanie, 100%, you can put up the links to my PayPal and my Cash App. You know what I mean? To support the channel at cash.me/$bmouse8 and also PayPal at www.paypal.me/bmouse84, to support the channel if you like. Yep. And that's exactly it's what's going on. We are really seeing so much that is taking place. We are seeing, how Mother Nature is really angry right about now. And I'm telling you, man, wow, accomplice of freedom. Yup, I actually read about that. Buzzards, that's Oshun. Yup, I've been seeing them. I've been seeing hawks. Yup, the universe is fighting back. In Elderon Samba's own Lance Scarif, he was saying that we are the star children that has come back. That's right. It's those of us who only going to get it, those of us who get it and overstate and understand who we really are. Like we're going to, it's that we really going to start unlocking our gifts and our talents and our abilities, especially when we start getting these downloads. Because the more and more that we get in touch with ourselves and within our ancestors, the more and more that we're going to see and evolve into like pretty much the reincarnation of these people. Just like I'm a child of Elegua. I read up on Elegua. He is the trickster. He is he's a master linguist. He mastered all languages. He opened and closed his doors. And I've been making offers to Elegua. I drop candy corn to him all the time, like the whole entire get back. And I've been seeing the blessings come back. I've been seeing this. That's right. I literally a testimony of that. I read up on Elegua. He wears red and black. Trust me. I've trust me. Hey, Dallas Slate, exactly. I'm a child of Papa Legua. You know what I'm saying? They call him Papa Legua up here, And then they call him elect, but I think in the Caribbean and I think South America they call him Isu. I'm a child of his, and I actually got to read it done. Elegba is my parents. His number is 3. That's right. Papa Legba is my parent. Yep. Yep. Isu. Thank you, accomplice in freedom. Yep. Isu. He's my parent. That's right. And I've been witnessing, I've been seeing it, and they calling us home. They are calling us for this time, at this proper time right now. Us to awaken to who we really are. Because, yup, Yemenya, yup, we are reincarnations of them. We are seeing the signs and the symbols through the animals, through the weather, through the consciousness. It's like the more we put out the consciousness, the more that we are seeing the destruction, you know what I mean, of the civilization. Yeah, there you go, Sekhmet. How do you go from find yours like find a reed? You talking about how to get a reed through Elohim? Well, I actually went down to a store to a Santoro. A friend of mine, Derek, a matter of fact, Brandon Forte put me on to his peoples, and I got a reading done. This is the changes what we are seeing. This is the time that the ancestors waited. You know what I mean? They came back for this time. Oh, your parent, yeah, you can talk to a Babalao on Santoro and get a reading done. You know what I'm saying? B4 put me on to that. You know what I'm saying? Thank the ancestors for that. And I got a reading done. And at the same time, when you get a reading, hey, I'm Zion Israel TV, don't think it's witchcraft because it's not evil. Because if anybody want to say what I'm doing is evil, then guess what? I don't know what the hell you doing. Because evil as people that took your damn way of life and your culture and religion and gave you something else. So don't come up on this channel with that. That's right, Papa Dada. Yep, Elegua. He's the gatekeeper. That's right. Why you think you'll see me with red and black all the time? Because I love red.
Yeah, they beat your ass too.
That's right. He is the gatekeeper. He opened and closed his gates, and I've seen his work. Hey, what's up, Rashi Holmes?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Right, we still under a damn spell. Really, they said one of the wheels was photographed in the middle of the storm here in Dallas. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. I've actually heard about that. I've heard about that, yep. I heard they saw the UFOs over there. Hey, Tiffany Bush. Glenn from Facebook. Yeah, I actually heard like there were UFOs over there in Syria. I heard that there were UFOs over there in Syria. I was like, wow.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, comments of freedom, yep. Yes, right, yo. Be deep in the chat. Get them likes up. Hit that like button. And yeah, I just really been noticing like, you know, I've been noticing the changes. Yeah, man, I've been noticing the changes, you know what I mean? Like, as far as like a lot of knowledge that I've been seeing, I've been noticing like a lot of things that are just taking place. It's like the more that I research, the more that I find out. That's why I got a report, you know what I mean, to you on this stuff. You know what I mean? Because my 2 cents, a handmade gift. My email address is brandonmiles410 at yahoo.com. You can hit me up there. Yeah, that's what I heard. Nathan Rivers, the Anunnaki in Syria. I heard about that. Yup. I can really feel the changes. I feel the shift. I really feel like, thank you, Melody, 100% for putting up the links. Yeah, man, I really see things really. Hey, Tanjazo, peace. I really see the change, and I really see like how things are really fulfilling itself, and how it really feels like a lot of evolution is taking place. I'm just letting them guide me. I see a lot of evolution taking place. I see lot of a lot of breaking away from a lot of things as well. What's going on, King Bro? I see a lot of the old doesn't affect us anymore. We are really coming out the old. We are in with the new. That's what we are seeing. We are out of the age of belief and we are in the age of knowing right now. It's all about what we know. It's all about knowing now. That's why they showed it the movie. It was called Next. Then it was called Knowing with Nicolas Cage because, we have those kind of powers. We can see what's coming down next. You feel me? Hey, April PK. Hey, sis, good to see you. Hey, Randy Washington, yup, that's where we are at right now, age of knowing. That's why I say the days of religion and ideology and dogma, right, is out the window. We are really seeing, the age where it's going into like about knowing who you are. We try to find ourselves of who we once was through religion, but at the same time, we coming out of that and we are, unlocking. What I mean, it's almost like us as star children. We are unlocking, you know, um, the sleeping giant within us that was once sleep. That's what we are going through. We are going through those changes of finally remember who we once was on this planet, why we were sent down here. We signed up for this. We signed up for this. To come down on this plane to do what our job is on what to do. And we are at this point, we are unlocking, the key to like finally, remember who we really are. While we're in this vessel, we are down here for this mission. I'm not trying to come back down here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say like the only way I want to come back down here for real is when this earth get cleansed, and it needs to be cleansed. This shit is going to have to end. All these wars, all the goddamn time, all this nonsense, all this killing, all this daggone rape, this murder, this child incest, this pedophilia, homosexuality, all these other things. It has to stop. It has to get out of here. It's not natural. That's right, Zaya Israel TV, right? So we, yeah, this world, we don't need it anymore. 2020 is going to be so huge. We are really going to be seeing so much shift taking place. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be epic in 2020. And it's going to be things taking place a lot of us are not ready to see. I'm sick of looking at this world. Not the planet itself, but you know what I mean, this world. So when they say this world is coming to an end, not the planet itself, but a certain kind of world is coming to an end, and it's already happening, and we are seeing the beginning stages of it. You can just tell, you know what I mean. You can all tell what's going on. The wars, the rumors of wars, the trade war, the currency war, everything is at war. Yep, yep. The new moon is going to bring the earthquakes. You're right. We've seen all of these blood moons, the harvest moons. There was a full moon on Friday the 13th. Right, a lot of things that are coming back. So we are shifted out of the old. That harvest moon was all about letting go and going out of the old and going to the new. We are going forward. This old way of thinking, way of living. You feel me? You know what I mean? It's You know what I mean? It put it like this, it is sped up. And it's gonna be speeding up. It's starting to speed up. The process is starting to speed up. Yup, the age of 5G. Yeah, y'all going in. Shit. The age of 5, yup. We are seeing a sick world going out of here. We are seeing a sick world going out of here. Yeah, 2019 has been interesting. And people saying, for what I heard on a spiritual level, that 5G, thank you, Melody, 100%. They saying 5G is really going into like the fifth dimension. That's what I've been hearing on a spiritual level. And maybe they try to mess with that frequency by putting up their 5G technology. Yeah, 5 is chaos, yup. Yeah, I know 2019 went by hella fast. And that 5G does deal with yup, and that 5G does deal with radiation. They said it's going to be high radiation. But the thing is, like, this radiation bothers us. Okay, nice. Yeah, we getting, yeah, man, we going to be getting these downloads, these upgrades. Yeah, all of that stuff, these downloads, these upgrades, all of these things are going to be taking place. These things are happening and taking place right now. Your ears are ringing, you are being called to who you really was. You are being called because, they are letting you know what time it is. They are letting us know what time it is. And we are going to like have to go into who we really was, who we really are. We got to go back into our traditions. We got to go back into like our spirituality. Well, that's why they are calling us home. You can still be in your school of thought, but that don't mean you still can't practice the other practices that your ancient ancestors have once practiced. Stop being closed-minded. That's what our Haitian brothers and sisters do. Ain't they right, Mackenzie? Because guess what? When it came down to them practicing their spirituality, they hid it, through the church and the Catholic Church. This is what we are seeing. We are being called forward to bring forth a new world, a new change. This is the time that we are in. We are waking up so fast. We are awakening to who we really are. We seeing things happen in the sky, the stars. Some of us are seeing portals. A lot of our ears are ringing. You know, you can hear people talking to you. You can see things before they happen. You having premonitions. Those are our gifts that we are waking up to. Exactly, that's right. So the world gotta be cleansed. This world needs a serious cleansing. A serious cleansing. In the planet itself, Mother Nature is not playing anymore. Yup, that's right. They running scared because they know that their time is up. They know what's about to happen. They know that it's one world going out and a new one coming in, which means the first shall be last and the last shall be first. The time is now. That's exactly what's going to be going on. The cleansing is already happening right now. Change is already happening right now. Things are being restored right now. That's exactly what's happening. Come on. You think you're seeing something right now? I'm telling you. We about to see some crazy weather out here. Watch the weather real closely. Natural disasters are going to be happening like it ain't nothing. Like it ain't nothing. Anita says she hear whispers all the time. A power is guiding us. That's right. That's why we hearing the call. Yup. Because because check this out. I'm not trying to go into politics, but Donald Trump is the trumpet for this civilization. So while he's blowing the horn, our ancestors are calling us. Like, look, it's time to wake up and get ready because this is what they are planning. So guess what? We are going to have to go back into that. We are going to have to tap back into who we really was. That's right. Yup, the final Trump, the final trumpet. That's why they put him in there. He is the trumpet sound. Donald Trump is the trumpet. Trump, Pence, trumpet. Do you not see that? I heard that September 11th was New Year's. Thank you. That's right. I've been saying that. Your Trump is the wild card, the Joker. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, y'all. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. What's up, y'all? I'm back. Yep. That's exactly what's going on. We are seeing the change in everything. We are seeing the change of everything. Change is here. Thank you, Kareem. Appreciate it. This is what's happening. We are seeing the change. We are, you know what I mean? We are feeling the shift. We feel an energy shift. You know, that harvest moon was about letting things go and moving forward and seeing the change and seeing the shift. That's deep, Melanie. Melanie, how she said, Donald Dawn, dawn of the last trumpet. Trump, that's deep. Yep, that's right. Yep. We are seeing the full moons, but as I said, like, look at the weather patterns. Look at the weather patterns. They know that this is the time that they have been waiting for. They've been giving up for this last moment. This is the last hoorah of this world and of this room. Yep. Trump, Pence, trumpets. Trumpet. See, we see the signs. Hey, Universo, Universo. And it's 56 there in Indiana. Wow, Indiana usually cold as hell. It's cold as under Chicago. It's only October. Wow, Adina, that's crazy. Thank you, Melanie, 100%. Appreciate it. Yeah, man, it's crazy. That's exactly what we are seeing. And what was I about to say? Like, I just really feel like things are different. But matter of fact, we're gonna talk about 2020. I believe an ascension is going to take place in 2020, and I really believe like a lot of the veil is really going to be lifted in 2020. I really foresee like so many things are going to be coming out and things are going to be, you know, said in 2020. Yeah, I really believe 2020 is going to be a year where we really going to see the spark in things that's going to be totally different. Like it's really going to intensify. Like I really have, you know what I mean? I can really feel and see like it's going to be intense. It's going to intensify, right? And I'm excited myself. Hey, Angela Caraway. Like I really feel it's going to be a different like wave of like energy. Like I really feel like it's going to be like the, you know what I mean, like the conscious level is going to be even higher. Yep, much more exposure, revealing things. Exactly right. Yep, yep. The time of revelations. When you break down the word revelation, it has the word reveal in it. And I believe we're going to be seeing more and more natural disasters increasing, intensifying, like crazy weather, even more. Like a lot of things are going to be happening, like on all different levels. It's going to be like out of this world. A lot of cataclysmic things are going to be taking place. Yep, they preparing for another blackout over there in California. Yep. Yep, that's what I heard. Oh, Hills, yup, thank you. Yep, that's what I heard. They said 2020 is really 2012. We are on Gregorian calendar. We should be on the Ethiopian calendar. That's what I heard as well. Yep. So they is saying that next year is really going to be 2012. That's what they were trying to really say in the movie 2012. They've been messing with the time clocks. Yep. So yeah, exactly right. We still got October, we got November and December. So not that. Thank you, Ann. It's going to be 2020, which means, like they say, really 2012. So we really got to pay attention. Yeah, you're right, Rainy Washington. Yup, they say all these things were going to come to pass. All of these things. Thanks. Yep, they said all of these things were going to be taking place, and all these things were going to be coming down the pipe. That's why, that's why I've been talking about, you know what I'm saying, climate change, as they say. I've been talking about the weather patterns. I've been talking about get away from the coastlines. We're going to have to. If we on the coastlines, we're going to be flooded out. And the first place that's going to be hit is New York City. New York City is a fucking island. They already trying to build infrastructure, even down here in Baltimore, downtown in the harbor. They saying the sea levels are going to be rising to where it's going to be affecting downtown. Fells Point is actually got flooded. Yeah, this is real. Prophecy is really, really taking place. A lot is on a on this realm, and many different realms are happening. Many things are happening. Hey, Sea Stones, what's going on, sis? Yep, it's floating up. It's flooding coastal and inland. In certain places, it's going to be for flooded inland. If Europe is being flooded, what the fuck makes you think that the United States won't be flooded and be right there on the Atlantic Ocean or the Pacific? Earthquakes happening in North Carolina. Tornado just happened down in Dallas. Do we, you know what I mean? It's like, do you not see what's happening, you know what I mean, around the world? That's something, yup. And that's crazy. You right about that. Yup, this means 9/11. Yup, so yeah, Ezekiel, you said 9/11 is the New Year Ethiopian calendar. You know what I mean? This means 9/11, state of emergency in 2020. Yup, that's why they talking about even the global recession that's taking place. This watch out for the stock market as well. They talking about the stock market. It's going to be crashing. They talking about a global recession. The economy is going to crash next year. I firmly believe that. I firmly believe the stock market is going to crash next year. I'm not trying to put out no propaganda, but they've been talking about these things. I've been talking about that. The cashless society. They talking about like how that's going to be happening. The stock market going to crash. A global recession is going to happen in 2020. I mean, y'all don't see that? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. We are seeing we are seeing the dynamics, and we also seeing it mathematics. Yep. I've been hearing about that, R Hills. Yep. Cashless society. Yep. The dollar bill is completely done. They already talking about weakening the dollar. You know, that's why I talk about these things on my channel. Now, I don't just stay on just dealing with racism. I talk about all these things because all these things are going into the effect of what's going to happen into the new world. A new world is going to come in. Yeah, they talk about the new currency, Libra. Yup. A Bitcoin machine is inside of your Mongo Killer get live. Yup, exactly. Like, exactly right. Like, right around the corner. Matter of fact, up the street from my job, there's a Bitcoin machine in the damn store. They already talked about this. Dr. York talked about this. You know, that's why I talk about dealing with the oil, dealing with the gold, cash of society, dealing with precious metals. This is another element we got to talk about. Pennies aren't legal tender rights. See what I mean? They talking about cryptocurrency, cashless society. So if you got a hell of a lot of money and stuff like that, and it's not being transferred into gold, you're done. Because that paper is, I'm telling you, a lot of people that got a lot of money that's like up under their beds and stuff like that, they're gonna go out of their fucking mind. Why? Because it's not gonna be worth anything. And they already talking about weakening the dollar bill. They know the dollar bill is finished. It's not backed up by any gold nor silver. What they talk about right now is investing into gold and silver. They talking about gold and silver. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, man. I'm coming from all elements, man. I'm coming from all elements right now. We got to look at all of these things because all of these things are going to affect us. Hey, LaShawn W. Mm-hmm. Yep. This is real. Exactly. The real currency is gold. Yep. They said look up the Soviet collapse. Yep, that's crazy. Yep. When they collapse. Right. And you don't think for 1 second. Right, right, exactly, Crystal Wilson, right. I seen Bitcoin machines next to ATMs recently, right, and I told people this. And there's some stores right around the, there's some stores that I've seen, up around my job that says cashless. They already taking that. They already got, right. See what I'm, okay. Well, okay, born the best. So I'm saying you're an affiliate. I'm with a gold company. Exactly, right. That's what they talking about right now. They talking about, I'm saying, like I'm dealing with the chip, dealing with the money and stuff like that. That's why they chip the card. You feel me? We gotta look into gold, like a prime example, like the company Carrot Bars. That's dealing with gold. Carrot Bars. Yeah, we gotta also look into that. Right. I mean, I'm not gonna say don't get your money right about now, but we're gonna have to start looking into gold and stuff like that. And you're right about that. Yep, your melanin is worth more than gold. You feel me? Exactly. You know what I mean? So we gotta look into all of these things about, what we're gonna be doing as far as like money and stuff like that. About dealing with the new world. You understand? You know what I mean? We can't just look at it just like one way. You know what I mean? We also got to look at it from different elements. Yeah, this is real. We got to look at these things from all of these elements because a lot of these things are taking place. They talking about a global recession that is about to happen. Okay, bon, the best you in Carrot Bars, right? See that right there? Okay, I say you in. Okay, I say you in Bitcoin. You buying silver all the time. Okay, cool. Yeah, man, this is real. Thank you, Tesh. Right, appreciate it. That's right. Hey, Carmella. Wow, melanin is worth now $326 a gram. Look at that right there. That's right. Yup. Yeah, exactly. Brittany Washington, right. And why you think all of these daggone countries are starting to store gold? I'm talking about China and Russia. They are buying up millions of dollars in gold. Do we not see that? That's why they, you know what I mean? They are buying up. I'm talking about tons of gold. Exactly right. You know what I mean? We gotta look in. Yeah, we also gotta look into gold and silver and precious metals because the currency is going to be changing. It's already happening. And yep, exactly right. Banks want to give you paper, but still right. But they store the gold, right? Right, exactly right, all the time. You know, we got to look at the stock market. We got to look in the forex trading. We got to look at all of these things. Hey, Frank Baldwin. Yeah, our melanin is worth that. Going into like, yeah, man, going into like, the shift. You know what I mean? That's, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's why they going into like, into the new world with this stuff. You understand? Oh, you did with forex trading on things natural, right? How's it going with that? Yup, the dollar bill's worth to is the dollar bill's worth enough to buy gold and precious metal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. We got to get into this stuff right now. Why do you think it's exactly right? Why do you think it's so much of a battle for African continent filled with gold, silver, and copper? Exactly. Those are precious metals worth a lot of money. Yep, gold will be one of our main currencies. Paper money useless. Exactly. Exactly. Yep, it's natural currency. Yep, that's what's up right there. You ain't never learned about that. The order sent Trump. This was predicted by the fall of America by Elijah Muhammad. That's right. All these things are going back. Yep. Or you got a friend that teaches forex trading? Okay, nice. I'm interested in that. Yeah, man, this is what's going on. Right, like man, Samosa, right, man, Samosa, they value gold. Exactly right, right. Soon copper will be there too. Exactly right. Yep, we need land and gold. Exactly. Gold is natural currency. Why you think our ancestors dealt with gold? Why you think we still like dealing with gold now? All them gold grills and all them gold chains. It's in our fucking DNA. It's in our DNA. Oh, the Pharrell thing, I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Can. Appreciate it for the video, man, and the follow, brother. Appreciate it, my brother. All right. Thank you, Melody, 100% for putting up the links. You know, for people to donate to the channel. Yep, exactly right. Thank you, Melody. How priests like go activate plus our melanin. Exactly. Why you think they had so much gold around those pyramids and all of those gold conductors? They were energy conductors. Okay, 1K, baby. Right. So is Bitcoin pretty good? I said the 1K baby about cryptocurrencies and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, exactly right. Our ancestors wore gold, and I bet you it's a lot of gold that's over here. They found gold artifacts over here from like that show ancient Egypt, ancient Egyptians over here. Gold artifacts with ancient Egyptians in the Grand Canyon. So what makes you think that they wasn't over there, then they was over here bringing their civilization? What makes you think it ain't gold over here as well? Come on. That's why I say we gotta look into gold investing. I'm looking into it, B4T looking into it. Yeah, we got to look at all of this. Hold on, y'all. Hello?
Hey, Brandon, it's Diane from Crossmarks Recruiting.
Yeah, I'm back, y'all. My bad. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Wasa. Appreciate it, darling. Appreciate that. Thank you, darling. Appreciate that. Exactly. Thank you, Wasa. Very appreciated. Exactly. Yep. That's why I say gold investing is going to be big. Going into the new world. I'm talking about Musa, man. Samusa and them used to be decked out in gold. The wealthiest man in human history, part of our bloodline, they wore gold. Yep. Grand Canyon was full of water. They drained to get the gold and secret information. Yep. That's when they found those Egyptian artifacts. Ancient Egyptians. Yep. And Nasa's a part of she's doing Bitcoin. People into forex trading. We got to look into all of these things. That's a part of the shift. That's a part of what's happening. You feel what I'm saying? A part of what's happening. Yeah, thank you. I saw you up in Carrot Bars. That's what B4T in. I got a free account, and I'm actually going to get like a. We going to have to look into this. Oh yeah, of course, you know what I mean. Invest your faith in God, of course. But we also got to do things on this plane of existence as well. Gold and Bitcoin, yep. Yep, exactly. These are things, yep, these are exactly. These are things, yep, these are things that we are going back into. This is wonderful. Yeah, I've been hearing about gold backed currencies, if electronics, yep. Yep, but these are things we got to look into. Yep, and as far as that, man, what else? Matter of fact, let's have open discussion now. Enough of just me talking. Let's have we got time for open discussion. And I'm going to feed off of y'all. It's open discussion time. Open discussion time.
It's long.
Yeah.
Mr. Live stream.
All right. We have open discussion now.
Open discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to eat organic and natural. That's definitely true. Yep. Yeah, we talking about the shift that's happening, that's taking place, and what's going on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we talking about a lot of things. Yep, and I talked about that tornado in Dallas. I told them that was Tatiana Jefferson coming back as an ancestor waxing their ass.
Who? Say it again.
Tatiana Jefferson, the sister that died in Texas by the cop.
Oh, you talking about that tornado?
Mm-hmm.
Can I
Yeah, come on. That was her. She came back as an ancestor, yo. And she
man.
did that.
Peace, everybody. Yeah, I'm glad you said that because that's what she was. She was an ancestor that came back. That's something that what's his name? Marcus Garvey said before he passed. He said that Marcus Garvey said that look at him as a whirlwind or something of that nature. A lot of things that happening. Keep your eyes on the weather worldwide. Over in Africa, know it or not, y'all, they are working on breaking free from their colonizers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they're reaching out to the diaspora, which is us now, to come back and come back home.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even want us to be over here no more. You know what I'm saying? They want us to come home. I'm telling y'all some real stuff because I looked it up on I looked it up on YouTube. I forgot this sister name, but she was like an ambassador, and she said she made a message to the diaspora saying that that Africa's ready for their brothers and sisters to come home,
Mm-hmm.
and that they're pretty much getting themselves prepared to be open to go on walk like pretty much like out there like in the mainstream of trading all their resources to become a powerhouse in the financial market. That's what they're doing right now as we speak. I mean, I'm just talking about those that are over there. I know we're home, but I'm talking about they want us to come home over there too.
Right.
Okay, what I'm saying is this is Africa too.
Northwest Africa.
But I'm just saying it's like I'm just saying that that's what they're talking about. Y'all saying this is home, but you got to get rid of your invaders first. How you gonna get rid of your invaders? I'm just saying how you gonna get rid of your invaders? You can have dual citizenship. That's the point that I'm making, y'all. Have dual citizenship. To come and go as you please. You are the natural Aboriginal people on this planet.
Pretty much.
It's not just Africa. Look, this is Africa too. Do the research. Do the research. Do the research. Do the research. I'm not against any of that. If anybody need to know how I feel, I get along with everybody. I'm trying to let everybody know that you still have African ancestry, regardless of what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Israel is Northeast Africa.
All
them places in the middle, in so-called Middle East, that was all a part of Africa.
I mean, all this is our land. Listen, the whole planet is our land. If you want to be real
Pretty
technical.
much.
I'm tired of just breaking stuff down.
Pretty much.
My lady and I know. Brother Miles know. I mean, come on.
This is our fucking planet.
Our race is international, worldwide.
See, look at that.
Intergalactic. Well, if you want to be technical, intergalactic.
Yep, Egypt is in Illinois, if I'm not mistaken. The Mississippi is now America is Africa. They call us the Egypt of the West.
Oh, somebody asked, will you be speaking on Papa Legba or Obatwa Yemaya, Oshun, Shango, and Ogun? What do you want to know about them? I mean, because I can touch a little bit on it. What you want to know about the Orishas? I can touch a little bit on it. Like, what did you want to know? I can touch a little bit on it. I'm not. I'm just now. I'm going into another topic other than that. This is Africa and all that, but I want to share this with y'all, please.
Elegua.
I want to say this. In South America, quote unquote, they're practicing Yoruba. They've been practicing for a long time. Many of you have that connection to the Yoruba tribe. If y'all don't believe me, it's the truth. Y'all can say, "Oh, we indigenous," but there's been a well-known fact that tens of thousands of years ago, Mansa Musa, before he got the throne, his uncle was going to get the throne. Okay, the throne was given to Mansa Musa by his uncle. His uncle came over here with tens and thousands of ships, probably millions of people that came over here already and created what you call the indigenous people of today that look like us. If you want to be real technical with that. It also started with the Great Migration as well. All this stuff is, I'm just saying, all this stuff is true. You can look it up. You don't have to believe me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go into the question about the Orishas. Papa Elegua or Elegua, he is the gatekeeper. See, that is our culture, exactly. Yoruba, all that is us. That's us.
Right.
See, that's what I'm saying. There's no debating over here. So stop. We gotta stop debating with each other. That's where we fucking up at. With
Yeah,
the whole,
please.
because everybody want to try to see who titties the biggest and who dick the biggest. None of that shit.
Please
Enough
stop.
of that. Y'all, come on, open
Papa
up.
Legba. And I told him Papa Legba is my parent.
Now, I'm going to go into details. Now, who did y'all want me to start on? Like, what Alicia y'all want me to start on? I can go ahead. I'm just waiting because somebody asked a question and I'm gonna go a little bit into some of the stories. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Yemaya, she's the mother of all the Orisha. Okay, she pretty much. If y'all ever seen, I'm trying to give y'all a detail on how they put her in movies. How many of y'all saw Pirates of the Caribbean? With what's her name? They had a woman on there. They called her Calypso. How many of y'all saw?
Sorry about that. We buffering. I had to buffer us real quick. Yeah, we back. We are back. Yeah, we back. We are back. We back. We back on. Yeah, they was just buffering. Need more Mars in here. More Mars here than the Mars Fest. Of course, Mars in here.
Did anybody say anything about who saw Pirates of the Caribbean? No, he don't want no souls when you call up. Huh? Hold up. Who said that? Who said that about him? Who wants your souls? What? Don't you said that's what Fairburn said? What? Are you? Come on, y'all, please, y'all, come on now, come on. All right. Calypso was actually Yemaya. Okay, she was Yemaya during that time. Now, if you want to be metaphysical with that, when she was Calypso, that was like, a part of her. That was the Oshun part when she was Calypso. All right. But in that later on in the series, they had her held captive. If y'all saw that, had ropes wrapped around her, and then they had to whisper in her ear to say something to her. Right. She grew real huge and turned into the goddess Yemaya. Okay. Now Yemaya is the mother of all the Orishas, and she's the mother of many, if not all, children. I mean, I can go in details on all of this. Beautiful. She's beautiful. She's very motherly, very warm presence, very loving presence. And in Santeria, Saturday is one of her days along with Oshun. Okay, on Saturdays. So, you know, that's what I give you. That's why I said I'm gonna give you all little snippets. I'm not gonna give you everything. You gotta do your own research to find out. Now, when it comes down to Electra, he's the gatekeeper. I don't know anybody. I don't know anything about him taking souls.
Nah.
Okay, I love Fur. I love Furburn. I love her, but do your own research before listening to people. You know what I'm saying? What you say, baby? Show, like my lady said, show your own self approval. Okay, what I'm saying? It's like, and she said, not. My lady said, knowledge is within. So my thing is to y'all, from those that I know that practice, I never heard them say that. You know what I'm saying? I never heard them say that. If anything, if anything, give Allegra, you know, he like candy coins.
Mm-hmm.
Also, give him, he like toy cars. I mean, read about the things that he like. Read the stuff that he
Yeah,
like.
keep up the crossroads.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is brother Miles' parent.
Mm-hmm.
That's his parent. Is Allegra.
Yep.
I kid y'all not. Okay. Oshun is mine, and Shango is mine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, when you say who stand? I stand with the divine that created everything, that created all of them.
She's what issue.
Okay? I stand right there with all of them. Yeah, I mean, it really is. If you really want to study about that, there is a connection between them and the Netzeru. You got to do the research. That's why you got to research and do the research yourself and start cross referencing. You got to do that. You just can't. You got to really go into to studying of self and also dealing with the higher levels of the realms that you cannot see. Now, in the book, the handbook of the Yoruba religious concepts, it spoke that that's where you get your angels from that tradition. So they took everything out of voodoo and Ifa and then made Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Do the research yourself. Yeah, you have to be your own spiritual. You gotta be your own spiritual God, but also it don't hurt for you. Should one have an altar for our gods? I mean, have their own individual altar. Yes, you can have your own individual altar. Well, look, how you do it with how you do that. I don't know where Furburn get her information from. I don't know where she get it from. I'm not knocking her. I don't know where she getting it from. She, what I know she's great at is tapping into things dealing with extraterrestrial information and everything else when it comes down to that.
If it don't resonate with you, it's not for you.
My lady said if it doesn't resonate with you, it's not for you.
Pretty much.
That's what she said.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? And I can tell you on some real stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is your own journey. Don't go by what he say. Know what I say. Do your own research.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're on your own journey. If you want to listen to somebody say, "Oh, don't," all that other stuff, that's on you. You be in a life of fear. We over here. We're not in a life of fear. There's things that we know that's gonna happen. We just watch and look at the shit.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I told him get your popcorn ready and watch things unfold, because things are unfolding real fast.
There's stuff that's going on in
What happened on the outside don't affect us.
like my lady said, what happened on the outside don't even affect us. I mean, I wish y'all could hear her talk. Really, like I really wish y'all could hear her talk. Like literally,
She
hear
talking. That mouthpiece is open.
Like
that,
I would,
that
I
throat
mean,
chakra.
because I can tell y'all right now, she getting tired of hearing all this because she's very protective about the divine, especially the Orishas, because a lot of people be giving them bad reps.
Yeah, real talk.
You know what I'm saying? And they don't, when you don't know nothing, shut the hell up. Like if you know, then just keep it cool.
Right, you know what I mean? And
You
it's
know what
not
I'm
me
saying?
flare burn, but at the same time, but it came down to Papa Legba. Yeah, like I was saying, though, man, I actually made an offer to Allegra a couple of days ago, and that was when I made an offer to him, like yesterday, and I've been seeing the results. You know what I mean? But it's all about the intent of the person, also being sincere and following, you know what I mean, the directions of your spirit guide by me making, by me following directions of what elect have been telling, you know what I mean, them, you know what I mean, the spirit realm to tell me, following instructions. And I've been seeing how the fruits of my labor of loving and respecting my parent, you know what I mean, it's almost like a real parent-child relationship, you know what I mean? You listen to what they say, you follow the instructions, they reward you. And I've been seeing the blessings come from everywhere. Everywhere. That's why I
Right,
wear.
use
That's
from your
why.
gut, right.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah. That's why you see me with red and black. Those are his colors. I love wearing red. Those are his colors. So I've been reading up on him. He's the gatekeeper. He's a master linguist, master of all languages. He's the trickster. He open and closes doors, and I see how he can close the door, how he can open them.
Right. I mean, I could tell you, like, my lady very protective of them. I am too. He is, because when people don't, it's like, that's what I said. I love her. I love Fairburn. I love her. All due
Tell
respect.
you to study it for yourself anyway.
And my lady said she watched Fairburn. She said study for yourself anyway. So
She
with,
tell you that.
I mean,
Believe in what she say. Research for yourself.
she said Fairburn said research for yourself anyway. She said that in her live streams.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying. Do it for yourself. And oh yeah, that's I'll give you just a little snippet of Oya, okay? Oya is an Arisha. She deals with, storms. That's why you get Storm from X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
When you see X-Men, you see Storm, that's who Oya is, or Oya is. She's one of the wives of Shango. Shango is the god of thunder, where you get Thor. They whitewashed him and turned him into Thor. Okay? So whenever you see the Thor movies, let's know that's Shango. That's how Shango got down. He's also very diplomatic. He can be very diplomatic, but if you piss him off, just know that you done pissed off the wrong Orisha. And especially if you mess with any of his children. I'm a keep it real with you on that too. Oh yeah, when they met, she's very stern as a mother, very stern, but she loves her children. She adopted the Abeji twins. Those Abeji twins were those Abeji twins where you get the Gemini zodiac sign from. Those children were Shango and Oshun's children. So what happened? Shango took those twins to Oya and she raised them as hers. Okay, so that's a little briefing on that. Shango, who's the god of thunder, like I said, that is Thor. Ogun, that's the god of war, god of metals. Very one of the most feared and powerful Orishas too. He pretty much is also in control of technology. If you don't believe me, look it up. I mean, it's other attributes he's added on to that he's connected to, but he's also considered what you call a blacksmith. Look this up yourselves and you'll see. Who else am I missing? Oh, Batala. That's all the Orishas pretty much. He's not to be played with either. Okay. You know what I'm saying? He's not to be played with. Batala is the Orisha pretty much of the white clouds, or how can I put it? He's very very powerful.
The Orisha's connected to the seven chakras.
Yeah, the Orishas are connected to the seven chakras
The
too.
seven African powers. The
The
seven
seven,
chakras.
yes, the seven African powers, the seven chakras. But the thing about it,
Makes sense.
Nubian people, or who you call black people, have 9 chakras, really technically speaking. Like I said, but they're connected to the 7 chakras, and also the seven African powers or spiritual powers.
Makes
Those
sense.
those 7 African spiritual powers are also the seven African tribes. I want to say those 7 African tribes, if I'm not mistaken, went into slavery as well. But they all were connected to the Yoruba clan. They were also connected to ancient Egypt. They were also connected to the Hebrews. They were also connected to the people over here as well. I can keep on going on and on. Okay, and
7 archangels.
that's where you get the 7 archangels from. But the main 7 that you hear about that we just now mentioned, pretty much. But there's more. There's more Orishas than just the main 7. I mean, it goes higher than that. Now, I'm letting y'all know I'm working and I'm studying on all of this. You know what I'm
Same here.
saying? No problem. No problem. No problem, Miss Sen.
Oh yeah. No
Okay?
doubt.
No problem. I just want to let you know that, hon. No problem. Do the research though. Don't believe me. Check it out yourself. Okay,
Yeah.
look it up.
Yep.
I mean, Monkey King. That's something that Enoch. Yeah, that's Metatron. That's also another word for Megatron. But I'll get into that another time. All right. So this is deep. This is just to let y'all know. Like this is nothing but like a little preschool or pre-interlude or everything. So I'm not gonna touch bases on all that. But I'm just letting y'all know what he was saying about that sister that was murdered in Dallas. That tornado that touched down. That was her.
That was
See,
her.
let me tell y'all something. When it is levels to this, there's levels to this. We are made out of ether. Ether, look it up. You are a spiritual being living a physical experience. You are made out of ether. You are a spiritual vessel. You know what is the you know what you really look like? Your brain and your spinal cord with those nervous systems. That's what you really look like physically. Okay? But you chose the melanated skin because you want to come back to the original being that was on this planet. Okay? Now, to be into another breakdown of this. When you came here to do a job, it could be anything. You never know. That sister that was murdered, that probably was an agreement to show that we are not to be fucked with. If you want to be technical. That could have been written in the stars per se, or in her Akashic records. We don't know. But I'm telling you, from a metaphysical standpoint, that could have been it.
We back. Y'all see us?
We are. I mean, the universe is energy. We are made out of the. We all connect to the universe. We are energy. You know what I'm saying? So, we gotta get everything from every standpoint. Right. We gotta get everything at every standpoint now. Everything that's happening is happening for a reason.
Do we incarnate from our ancestors as well?
Yes, we incarnated from our ancestors as well. We come from an ancestral realm. That is why when you by yourself, how many of you? I just want to see a hand or saying yes when I ask this question. How many of you been heard somebody call your name, you turn around, they wasn't there, or you upstairs, you hear somebody call your name, you thought it was a relative. It could be downstairs or they could be in your house. And then they say, "Girl or man, I ain't call you," or "Son, I ain't call you." Okay.
Yes, all the time.
That is your, look. That is your ancestors calling and talking to you, and saying, "Hey, we are around you." That is also the angelic realm. The angelic realm is also known as the ancestral realm. That is why, i.e., you are an incarnated angelic being. If you don't believe me, look it up. That is called star children, star seeds. Y'all came back to do a job. Okay? This is why I'm letting y'all know real quick. What's the elder name? Baba Rashan, right? Baba Rashan. He also was on Lance Scurv, and he also mentioned about the Star Children, saying that the Star Children are coming back, and the Star Children came back to kick some ass in what he was saying, because many of you were already newbie in other lifetimes, and y'all came back to do some serious work. Some of y'all probably been trying to find out where the hell to go and where to start at. The thing is, where to start at and how to do about things, it starts within yourself, and your ancestors are guiding you into this. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So my thing to you, it is time for you to go through your awakening process. Many of you women, if not all of you, are oracles. How many of y'all be having premonitions, and how many of y'all barely be seeing visions that's prophetic and actually happen?
Me, I'm one of them.
I'm just waiting for y'all
I
to
have
ask that
premonitions
question.
all the time.
All right. All right.
Me.
All right. All right. Y'all are oracles. Let's get that done. Y'all are oracles. Okay? Y'all are oracles. Look and see what an oracle is. Did y'all even know how many of y'all been visited by the Orishas yourselves? Hands up. Say yes, me, or whatever. How many of y'all been visited by the Orishas, or y'all been visited by these beings and did not know who they were at the time? All
Damn.
right. So,
Damn.
right, right. Do y'all know why y'all been visited by the Orishas? Do y'all know why? Cause I'm still waiting to see who said, yeah, I've been visited by them too. I didn't know who they were. Like, some of y'all didn't even know who they were. Y'all just saw some of them dressed in all gold. Some of y'all saw red and white. Some of y'all seen, you know, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, I'm gonna tell you why. They chose you and letting you know that you were a part of the tradition. Somewhere down the line, one of your ancestors, if it's not some of your ancestors, were priests into this particular practice. Okay? I'm just sharing that with you all. I'm just letting you know I came here as a vessel. I've been incarnated here for 38 years on this plane physically, and I went through the same thing that many of you went through. I didn't know how to put it. I went through the Hebrew Israelite school. I went through the Moorish Science Temple school. I went to the School of Christianity. I went to the School of Islam to a degree.
Dr. York.
Dr. York. And I'm letting y'all know a lot of this information I'm sharing with you, everybody don't talk about it anymore like that. They
Nope.
talk in silence about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They talk in silence about it. They don't even want to talk about it because some people might think that they crazy and they not.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I was naming all them scholars earlier, man, like all of that great ancient, like all of that knowledge that they taught us, man, was nothing but fragments of the original stuff that we had.
Right.
You know what I mean? All of those schools of thoughts, man, they were nothing but schools of thought.
Fragments,
You know what I
like
mean?
you
Of
said.
fragments of our history and our culture. That's all what it was. Bobby Hemmett said it because if you look at all of the schools of thought, they all showing the same thing. It's about going to your higher self. You know what I mean? Prophet Noble Drew Ali talked about, you know what I mean, us as being the gods. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Malcolm X, you know what I'm
Dr.
saying?
Delbert Blair.
Dr. Delbert Blair, Dr. Phil Valentine, Bobby Hemmett, C. Freeman L., Ashfar Crazy, all of them broke
Right.
this stuff down to us. Dr. York.
Right. Taoist practices also. They also talk about that too. The Taoist practices came from us. All of that. The Akashic records. You gotta also know how to open up your own Akashic records.
You've been approached by Sky Beans. By Sky Beans. My great grandmother was.
Yeah, your great grandmother was called. Well, the thing is, I'm gonna find out the name of what they call witches in Ifa. I'll bring that to y'all one day soon. They're very powerful from what I found out. Some of them you have, it's a lot that I gotta share. I can't really say too much on here. But y'all need to really know that this is some real serious information, and this is your information. This is a part of your tradition. Now it's up to you if you choose this direction. Nobody's not forcing you. You are given a path in your life, and you're in the stage of your life right now. Either you take, that um, the realistic side, which is the path of your spiritual consciousness, or you're gonna take the path of just living a regular life, and you be trying to figure out where the hell to go in your life. This is not to be played with. You've been sent here. Exactly. You at a
Like
crossroad.
right.
So you have to decide what is going to fit you and what is going to help you along the way. Now, when I say that many of you are star children, yes, you are star children. You are children that came from the stars. You came out the Stargate. What is the Stargate? The womb. The womb of what? The woman, the black woman.
Yep.
The womb. Guess what? The solar system is what you call black, right? You came from out of black hole, the womb,
Yep.
right? That's when you became light. What is light? You are made of light. What is a light? Light is a star, right? Gases, right? You are a star seed. Let it be known. Let it be known. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you're going through, spiritual wise, you probably at a crossroads. Some people probably called you crazy. Somebody said they seen Bigfoot. That's what's up. Nobody not knocking you. Not
Right.
crazy on here. Everybody know about that. That's what about Bigfoot is a whole nother daggone thing. I can tell you like this.
Believe the unbelievable.
Right, like my lady said, believe the unbelievable. Let me tell you, this is something I want to share with y'all, right? The Bigfoot race are very, very, very intelligent. Very intelligent.
They kept themselves here for so many years.
These Bigfoot people is what you see on Star Wars, okay? Chewie and all that, Chewbacca, they are real. They exist. They just don't want to tell you. See, you're surrounded by a society that give you They say fake news. No, they give you news that they want you to know that's real news, but it's fake. But it's another way of saying it, another
Right.
form,
Right.
because they control the media. They don't want to tell you that there's a war going on underwater with the mermaids in this country. They ain't telling y'all that, are they? Look this stuff up. It's all true. They're going to war with intergalactic beings too. There's underground wars going on right now. There's a lot of things going on with wars with the weather, because Earth is fighting also these chemtrails and all these man-made war storms. The Earth is fighting that too. They're not telling you all these different wars. There's spiritual warfare more than biological warfare and all this other stuff that they're not sharing with you. So, you know what I'm saying? No, you're far from crazy.
No, you're not crazy.
Nobody's not crazy. You, like somebody said they're a seer. Yes, you are a seer. A seer is an oracle. That's another name for an oracle. So, no, in the beginning there was not light. In the beginning there was darkness.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
The light come from darkness.
Right. Don't you know that the black hole pretty much created light? Did y'all know that? You know what I'm saying? Look all this stuff up. You got a lot of people that's still stuck in the Israelite mindset, though. I mean, I'm not knocking them, but we got to get out these schools, man. Get out these schools. Get out these schools. Like, learn what you got to learn out of them, and then move forward. Don't get caught up in these schools, because I'm gonna tell you,
Right.
all these schools has been infiltrated.
Yeah, they have.
Infiltrated. I'm gonna say it again. Infiltrated. COINTELPRO. Look up COINTELPRO. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why we stuck where they stuck, I'm gonna tell you why we stuck where we stuck, why we only stuck where they stuck us. I'm gonna tell you why.
Yep, you're right, April PK. Go ahead now.
The reason why. Thank you, April PK. I appreciate that. What I was saying. I lost my train of thought. You alright in there? Huh? You alright?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to remember what I was saying. It was a lot that I was about to go into. All right. Here's the thing. Why are we stuck? I'm gonna tell you why we're stuck. We're stuck because we don't want to change our minds. We don't want to free our minds because the simple fact is this is also a war on the minds.
Yep.
Believe the unbelievable. Expect the unexpected. That's what's what you need to understand. They done lied to you so many times.
Yeah, they have.
Why would you want to deal with people that deal with technology? Technology,
Right.
they done tricked you and said this don't exist, but turn around, it does exist.
Right.
Remember when they said that mermaids don't exist? Okay, somebody asked you about the Orishas, right? There's two Orishas, right? That were considered mermaids. Oshun, Yemaya. Don't believe me? Look it up. They were considered mermaids. Okay? So, my thing is, they also had on Animal Planet, they had a old documentary on mermaids. Don't believe me? Look it up. Look this up. There's a documentary on mermaids that happened on Animal Planet. True documentary. Did y'all know that they called this researching company of scientists, they called it NOAA? That was the name of the research company. It was called NOAA. Okay, look it up. I looked up the company NOAA. The U.S. government confiscated all of their research on mermaids.
Yep, it's true. You always see Yemen Yabba water.
And here's another thing. In the documentary, they said that the federal government took their information and research, and then they said that the government is going to war with these mermaid people. If you don't believe me, look up the documentary. Hopefully you can find it, because before they take it off of YouTube, because they have it on YouTube somewhere. They took it off. They're trying to take it off, but they had this mermaid documentary.
18 Rich.
Yeah, that's true about some African shamans. Like you want to tell them that story about that African brother? What he said about the African men, that the reason why a lot of Caucasian people were scared to go over there. Remember what he told us?
He said the shamans be having the bullets bounce off of them.
Y'all hear that? The shamans over there in Africa be having the bullets bounce off of them, and then they can turn into water and trees, y'all.
He said this to me. He's from the Yoruba people.
And I just now said we are Yoruba people. I just said that we are Yoruba people. Everybody saying, "Oh, we indigenous to this land." Yeah, because this land is also called Africa too. Don't believe me? I told y'all. Look up Queen Sheba the Third
Yep.
on YouTube, and she said that the Kingdom of Africa spread it from over there to India
Yep.
to both Americas. She
Yep.
said that out
She
her
said
mouth.
that. Yep. And they said the Igbo and the Yoruba people are the same people. I did the
Hello?
research. I did the research on this, and I showed it to B4T. He already knew it. I was just only confirming.
Right.
They are the same people.
I mean, that mean that we are them, and they are our brothers and sisters.
Right, just like y'all be trying to make it seem like the Moors and the Israelites different. They are the
No,
same
no,
people.
they're not. They're the same people.
They the same people.
Same people. Just like we trying to get y'all to open up that eye. Like, yo, like this is real. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that somebody said something about they see that that Yemiya's she's surrounded by water. So is Oshun. She's surrounded by water too.
Damn.
So listen. Let me tell you from what the brother told me and his brother about these shamans. Let me tell you something. You take them guns away from the white boys, they can't fight you head
No,
up.
they can't.
I'm
He
trying.
said
They
that.
can't. They can't fight you head
they
up.
can't.
He said that they can't fight us head up
They
without them
can't.
daggone guns.
They can't.
That's what he's saying. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's
you
a
take.
good live stream,
Let me
man.
tell you, take them guns away from the white boys, y'all. They can't fight you. Them white girls can't fight you
No, they
head up.
can't. They can't. They know that.
They know that because they know you have a warrior spirit. In the Yoruba in the Yoruba
Let me see. AKFC channel, Queen Sheba the Third. What channel was that on All Things Natural? Man, I'm loving this energy today.
I mean,
This is a damn good stream, man.
let me see how it go. I'm trying to remember with a train of thought. I just lost it because it was right there. In all of this, you are divine, but you also have a rich bloodline. Your bloodline goes back to the Queen of Sheba, the Queen Sheba the Third, who's alive today. You're a part of her bloodline. She has the oldest bloodline on the face of the planet.
Mm-hmm.
That supersedes that Queen of England, that so-called queen. Her DNA supersedes all of that. She was in exile for a while, y'all. They did not want us to know that she existed. She did an interview. And she stated out her mouth. I'm trying to remember what she said. That she'd been trying to call the diaspora to come together with those of Africa, the Africa of the day, to come together as one cohesive unit. She's been calling that all out. They interviewed and asked her what is her bloodline connected to. She said that they asked her what her spirituality, what was her religion. She said she's spiritual. She didn't say she was religious. She said her ways of spirituality is different from everybody else, which means that she knows all of this. Yes, the Eve gene, which is called the mitochondrial DNA, is only in the black. Well, that Eve gene is connected to the mitochondrial DNA, which is in black women. That's also inside the woman. That start with the woman. That start with the woman. The mitochondrial DNA starts with the woman. So the mitochondrial DNA that's in the women, mainly black women, shows you the connection. Shows you the connection to you of the women that are so-called African, which also stated that the women were here first, not the men. And I'm not trying to bash men. That's not what I'm here to do. So the women were here first, from what they're saying. The black women was here first, and then the men came.
That's why the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said a nation can rise no higher than its woman.
Right. So now, to get technical with this, I've been saying it in other live streams. Your throne, that woman want your throne. The woman that don't look like you want your throne. She been wanting your throne since day one. She been wanting your men since day one. She been wanting everything that you do since day one. I'm not knocking out all of them. I'm not saying all of them. But I'm just telling you the truth. Yes, this is why a lot of black men are being attacked. Black women are being attacked because of all of this. Everybody know who you are. Everybody know what your woman's connected to. Everybody do. This is why they're not telling you the real war is for the black woman's womb. That's why they're pushing interracial dating. This is why they're pushing all of that. Because if you look at the studies of their DNA, of their procreating chart, they are at the point of zero.
Minus birth rate.
You hear that?
Minus birth rate. There is more of them dying than they are being born now in all 50 states. Don't let them feed you the propaganda when they only said only 26 states. It's really all 50 states. They at minus birth rate right about now. Their population cannot even replace itself. That's why they changed the abortion laws, because they cannot reproduce anymore at the rate of everybody else is doing, in particular us.
Right. And I'm also going to share this as well. You have a lot of Latinos that's going into the Yoruba practice too.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say that also. And it's not now. I'm not knocking them. I'm saying you got a lot of Latinos that's going into the Yoruba practices too, because they know the power of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they know the power of it. They know the power of it. They know
Right.
the power. I'm gonna say it again. They know the power of it.
Right. And it's no not, because we got our black Latino family who know about it.
Right. And I got to shout out to my black Latinos. How y'all doing? I got a little of that in my bloodline too. And I'm also letting y'all know I love my black people all across the globe and also all across the Americas. So it's like, I support my people. I love my people. I always do. My lady will tell you, straight up and down. I gotta give a shout out to all my Haitian brothers and sisters too.
Oh, Cuban bloodline, April PK.
Well, the Cuban bloodline came from the Yoruba people too, because you already know that April PK. I ain't gonna get on and all
They
of
are
that.
people.
She know all that. She already. That's why she be trying to. That's why she be correcting people on here.
Monkey King, Puerto Rico. That's where you from.
Well,
Still the same.
still the same thing. But if you gotta remember now, you got that African blood, that Yoruba blood in you too. Now you gotta keep that real. Keep all that real. Keep it 100. But
Yep.
I can go on and let y'all know that the Yoruba tribe, along with the
Igbo.
the Igbo, along with the Dogon tribe, I can go on. The people of of Congo, Libya, all of that goes. Yes, that's right. The Naga serpent bloodline.
This is a damn
How-
disgrace.
now, April PK, we going. Can I touch bases on that, on the Naga serpent bloodline real quick? I'm gonna touch bases on that real quick. When it come down to the Nagas, they were your Africans in Asia, also known as us too. They said that they had a god named Sambo. So when y'all be calling these people Sambo,
Sambo.
you're calling them God. I hope y'all know that. Okay, just stop calling them Sambo, because you're actually using a way of profanity if you want to be technical.
Homegirl Afro Native. You from
Sam,
Puerto Rico, Monkey King? You said you from Puerto Rico? It's all good. Even if you're from this, it's all good, because I know a lot of Ricans is down there.
so we gotta be careful with our words, because the Africans in Asia were called the Nagas, which is us too. This is also considered Asia, along with Africa, El Kebulon. I know about that. Because I used to be a Moor too. I'm still that, but it's deeper than being a Moor. It's deeper than being a Moor, because guess what?
Is that right, Trey Williams, for real? That's what you are? Go ahead, D.
I think it's like you can touch all that, touch bases on it. Like, exactly, it's bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? But the Naga Serpent Kings, you know what I'm saying? It's like we are queens and kings. But Sambo, they said that Sambo had 7. I'm gonna say it again: 7 serpents surrounding Sambo. Sambo had 7 divine serpents surrounding. Around him. Now, if you're saying him, right? Sambo is none other than Odumare, if you want to get into all that to be technical, because he had 7 serpents surrounding him. There's pictures of this. There's a DVD.
7 chakras.
Exactly. There's a YouTube channel by a brother named Dr. Eugene Adams. Look that up, and it's called The Africans in Asia. In the stones of the Africans that were in Asia, they said that we were going to go into slavery. It said that in the stones that they was going to go into slavery, and they said that there was going to be a future Buddha that was going to come. This is their prophecy. A future Buddha was going to come. This is their prophecy, and they called him Nigajuna. That's his name, Nigajuna.
Wow.
Nigajuna is going to be the avatar from what they're saying. Now, how many of y'all saw The Last Airbender? That's who Nigajuna is supposed to be. That airbender, or that
So nigga, not a bad word.
No, no, it's not a bad word. The word niggas is another name for king. So
Niggas.
right.
For the Nagas and niggas.
Right, exactly.
You got the people that.
You are the Buddha.
Yeah. So Nigga Juna is gonna be. That's what they've been talking about in their prophecy.
Her name is Niggas.
Yeah, niggas. That's the word for king, God. I guess all of that.
Oh, my niggas.
So but Nigga Jr. is the one that they talked about. Okay, they said that he was going to come as the future Buddha, and he was going to teach that there's life after death, and to tell the people of the Africans they don't have to fear death, and that death is pretty much a way of life and going to the next journey. And then he also supposed to be, or she supposed to break down that they can come back down here, reincarnate, and so on. That's another reason why he's supposed to come on the scene, or she's supposed to come on the scene. Let y'all know, hey, don't fear death. That's a part of life, and you can come back if you want to.
Like how our Haitian brothers and sisters, they don't fear death.
Right, right.
They don't fear death.
So that is something that was actually put in that video. It's called Africans in Asia by Dr. Eugene Adams. I'm gonna say it again. Africans in Asia by Dr. Eugene Adams.
There was another lecture there. An Indian, this dark skinned Indian over to India. He did a lecture called the African presence the African presence in India.
And what's the name of the people in? What's the name of the black people there in India?
They were called the Dravidians.
There you go. So you've been all y'all. We are all across the planet.
All
Period.
over the planet.
All across the planet.
Yeah, they Buddha is black.
And the real Buddha is black, like
Yep.
like my lady said. The real Buddha is black. Y'all ever seen the old Buddha statues? The old Buddha statues had the kinkly hair, what you call
Naughty hair.
naughty hair.
Right. Even a matter of fact, KRS-One broke it down on Hidden Colors. He was like, the Buddha got naughty hair. And if you look at it, it looked like how black women have heads. Little, you know how when black people start locking up the hair, it's like little beads. Not dreadlocks, but locks. They start off as little beads. They look like this. Then they grow into locks. And matter of fact, I ran into this guy from I think from the Philippines or one of them countries. He said when you look at the deities over there, he said they got African statues over there in Asia.
Yeah. And they said that in one of them world wars, or one of them wars, I don't know if it was Vietnam, one of them wars, they said that the brothers that went over there as soldiers, they thought they were the black Buddhists coming to save them.
Yup, they did say
In the
that.
hidden
Yup.
colors. In the hidden colors.
And they was over there like same. They was telling the brothers like, why you over here? The same. They was looking at dark skinned ass Asian looking people like,
Right.
why you over here?
Right. My father told me, he served the military. He told me, go ahead.
The Buddha deity like the deity of the mind.
Yeah, that's true.
Go ahead, B.
My father served the military. He said that during the time of the Vietnam War, the Asian men, the Vietnamese people told black men to go home. This is not your war. This is the white man's war. Why are you fighting in their war against the people that enslaved you for all these years? Why are you serving the same people that they hate you? That's what they said over there in Vietnam. And see, our people want to be accepted by this Western society so bad that they want to do anything. Why do anything and these people don't give a damn about you? And then at the same time, you constantly keep on sacrificing, trying to prove yourself when you don't need to prove yourself anyway. You don't need to prove yourself to these people. You never needed to. They got to prove themselves to you. That is why they try to go out their way and do your music, your R&B, sing your R&B, and they say, "Oh, I love the music." No, they want to prove a point to you that they admire you. Then the top of all that, y'all also heard of what's the dude name? What's the Caucasian dude name? Post Malone. Post Malone is actually doing your music along with Justin Timberlake, along with all these other people because they admire your music. They admire your culture because they don't have a culture. They never did have a culture. They hated the fact that they don't have a culture, so they try to take your culture and try to claim it as theirs.
Yep. They call him Buddha. Yep, and that's crazy. And what we used to say, I smoke Buddha.
So exactly, that's what they say. But that's something I just wanted to share with y'all. Who said somebody need to blow their nose.
Well, I've been blowing my damn nose anyway. Kevin cat people. Or the cat.
There's also an extraterrestrial race that I want to talk about real briefly. It's like a feline race. They were also somewhat connected to say it again? Yeah, the Lemurians. The Lemurians are a feline race of extraterrestrials too that they don't even talk about. Okay, that's another thing they don't talk about. Okay, they were also had a connection to the Anunnaki. They had a connection to um, many different intergalactic beings, in the intergalactic council, supreme council. That's another thing. You also have your reptilians. You have your um, so many other ones, just so-called Palladians, not the ones that had not the pale-faced ones. The original Palladians look like us. Okay, they look like us. Don't let these people fool you on Facebook or social media. Don't let them fool you, because you got people that say they Palladians, they look like this. That's a damn lie. Okay, the system of Palladians was called the Seven Sisters. No, it's the number seven again. The Seven Sisters of Hathor or Hat Haru. Okay, now in a comedic breakdown, Hat Haru was Oshun. To break that down to y'all, Hat Haru was Oshun. Um, and they did a Disney movie on Hat Haru. If you don't believe me, I'm gonna name it. And if you don't believe me, you can look up a pictures of portraits of Hat Haru. The movie that I'm about to name is none other than Maleficent. How many of y'all saw Maleficent? Maleficent was also another form of Hathor or Hat Haru. Right? Now, if you saw the first movie of Maleficent, the name of the woods was called the Moors.
The words?
The woods was called the Moors.
Mm.
And Hat Haru, or Maleficent, was the queen of that particular land.
The Maria Moors, first continent.
Now, and the name of Sleeping Beauty was called Aurora. What is it? Aurora, or something like that. I forgot how to pronounce it. And the word Aurora pretty much deals with your aura, and it has Ra in there at the end, which deals with the sun, which is your inner sun. That's all this stuff is metaphysically broken down. It don't make any sense. But look at the first Maleficent. Now they're making a second Maleficent. You know what I'm saying? They're making a second Maleficent now. They're coming out with Maleficent 2.
Yep, Aurora. Yep.
So, what I'm saying to y'all is that in that movie, it goes into details about Hat Haru. And she have a dark side too. See, everything has duality, positive and negative. Positive and negative. Positive and negative. That is supreme balance of the planet, to the spirit realm, and so on. The reason why I say y'all need to check that movie out, because you can see how she mimics and copies off Hat Haru. Okay? Look this stuff up. Walt Disney was a 33-degree Mason. They know our shit. You know what I'm saying? And they be technical. Freemasonry was never evil. That started in Egypt, and also the daggone Hebrews studied that too. The so-called Hebrews who later became the Egyptians, or who were already connected to the Egyptians, the Yoruba, the Igbo, the Limba. I can keep on going and going. I don't feel like going in all of that because it's a long ass story and all that other stuff. And yeah, Solomon was too.
That's what they call it, Solomon's Temple.
Right. So y'all, all I can say to you is do your research, keep studying. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can tell you, you know what I mean? It's like, this is it. She said she got time. Maybe another stream when he ready. This is look. All I can tell you, just keep on researching, keep on reading, keep on finding. Yeah, the people on Mars. I mean, I could talk about that, but you know, they said somebody said the people on Mars.
Mm-hmm.
All right, how many of y'all heard of Nibiru? Y'all heard of Nibiru too, right? How many of y'all like? Yeah, I heard of Nibiru. I heard of Nibiru. I heard of Nibiru. Who heard of Nibiru before? All right. Okay. How many of y'all heard of Marduk or Murdoch? Okay. Tiamat. Okay. Inky. Okay. Enlil. Ninti. Or another. Her real name is Nintarsag. Or Nintarasag, how you want to pronounce her name. All right. How many of y'all know the story of the Anunnaki? Is that you or me?
It's my phone. Damn.
You got a lot of people blowing up your joint. Okay.
All them emails.
All right. Yes, you're right. Tree of Life eating. Yes, everything you're saying, you on point. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right. Now, what does the word en means? And then you have key. How many of y'all know what that means? How many of y'all know what the name Inky means? Because if y'all don't know, I can give y'all the meaning of the word Inky, what that means. Let me know if y'all ready. Okay. All right. Okay. Key has many meanings, but I'm going to give you the breakdown of the word Inky, what it really means. Okay. Now, En means Lord. Okay. En means Lord. Key means earth. So Enki was the Lord of Earth, and he was also dealing with the water. But see, Earth was actually dealing with was surrounded by water at one point in time. Remember that now. So he was the Lord of Earth. Now, Enlil means Lord of the Sky. Okay. Now the story goes that these two battled each other. They fought each other. They fought each other. But before I go into the battle, I'm gonna go into the bloodline. Okay. Nintasog and Enki created the human race and their storyline. But this particular people that they created, I'm just giving you a short summary of it. These people that they created look like us. Look like us. Don't believe me? Look it up. But this is how we got our royal blood though. Enki pricked his finger and put his DNA in our DNA. By Enki being called Prince Ea, that was his name, Prince Ea. Okay, Ea, E-A, Prince E-A, or Prince E-A. When he pricked his finger, he put his blood or his DNA into our DNA. Because he was a prince, he was already royalty. Okay? That's what make us royalty in the Sumerian breakdown of it. Because of his DNA, along with Ninti putting her blood in it too. She put all her works into it as well. They both were royalty. Now, what happened, Enlil pretty much wanted to do away with the creation because they were so-called slaves during that time. But he didn't want them to be slaves because he wanted his children to know knowledge of self and so on. Okay? That's why you get the whole Garden of Eden story, all that other stuff. I mean, the list goes on. That's why I'm summarizing them. I'm getting you a little summary, not too much information or dialogue in it. But to fast forward to the war, and it's going to blow a lot of people's minds that's still in the Christian faith and all that. I'm about to blow your minds away. Okay? When Enlil and Enki fought, Enlil won the war. Enki fell. Enki fell and he became an abomination to those of the Anunnaki. Enki went by so many different names, but in Judaic Christianity, the one that fell from grace, you already know the name. That's the name that they gave Enki. And this is a well-known documented fact. I'm not making this stuff up. Thank you for saying that. They pretty much denounce Enki for his creation, which is the human race, in their storylines. I'm not making this stuff up. You can look it up. Bobby Hemmitt came on the scene and broke down what the word Satan was dealing with. And he said that's dealing with melanin. That's another form of melanin. That's another form of melanin. And I'm not sure if the Anunnaki created the Nagas or not. I'm not sure. I'm doing research on that. Okay. Bobby Hemmitt spoke on and said that that's dealing with melanin. That whole Satan thing is dealing with melanin. That's what he said. And then he goes and then to top all of that, though that name is also dealing with the planet Saturn. I mean, to be technical, it's dealing with the planet Saturn. I mean, and here's another. Saturn is made out of gases. You are made out of gases too. That's the ether. Ether is made out of nothing but, pretty much all these gases put together create who you are. I mean, this is why you have to master self. Uh, just to give y'all a little bit of that storyline, because people mentioning the Beirut and all that, but you got to really do the whole research. Many of you are the fallen gods. There's different ways of spelling fallen though. Yeah, it's so complicated, Monkey King. That's why I said, like, you gotta really know what you're talking about. That's why I try to summarize it, because I don't want to say too much because I have too much time on here. You know what I mean? But you know, you have to take your time to master yourself here. Right? Exactly, April PK. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's like you have to know this stuff, but you're not gonna know everything in this realm.
Mm-hmm.
Just come across the information and then share it with each other. That's why they say you build.
Mm-hmm.
You build. When you build, you're building with each other to find the answer. Because I'm gonna be 100 with you. Christianity failed our people.
Mm-hmm. I've been said
It
that.
failed our people a lot because a lot of these pastors are getting pretty much 501c3s.
They already bought and paid for it anyway. Most of them niggas is boule, and they already
Um,
getting paid to like. They already getting paid to keep your ass in darkness anyway.
but I'm not knocking the faith though, because many of us came out the Christian faith, but we found out we need to go into something else because something wasn't right for us. So I'm not knocking it because that's one of the schools. That's one of the small schools that's going to give you little information.
It gives you a base to start off with. To, you know what I mean? One of the things about Christianity I
Exactly.
do like is that
Exactly.
it does give you some sort of base of like believing in the higher power, which there is, but it's not how they project like he's a gigantic character in the damn sky sitting down there looking down at you. And the church keeps you looking outside of yourself, not within yourself.
Janine Jackson, you're correct. Monkey King, you're correct. I've looked up what Janine Jackson talking about. We're made out of oxygen and so on. These gases. This is all dealing with ether, y'all. Um, and I mean that's good that you're an Israelite, but that's one of the schools too, bro or sister. That's one of the schools.
I think that's you have a channel? Truth Being Told 777? You have a YouTube channel or something? I think I might have seen him somewhere.
April PK, you can say that too. That's what I'm saying. These stories are pretty much like metaphysical breakdowns and stories and stuff that took place, y'all. I'm just saying. I just gave you a little summary of it. Because by me studying and I was under Dr. York's teachings for a little bit, with people that taught me, and I used to have like serious DNA explosions. I was like,
And Cain and Abel was Saturn and Osiris.
there you go. April PK, thank you for putting that up and thank you for breaking that down. I studied on a lot of Dr. York's teachings and stuff like that with people. They taught me. They taught me a lot. They broke down a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, hold up, that mean that Inky was Lucifer? They was like, yeah. I was like, I had DNA explosions all over. I was all messed up because I was still stuck in the Christian faith and so on. Well, that's kids, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so, but yeah, if is there any more questions I probably can answer, but I'm just glad that he talked about the sister, you know what I'm saying, that passed away and how she came down as a tornado. I'm glad that she did that. I mean, it's just real crazy.
I know Melon 100%. You know what I mean? If y'all see trolls in here, y'all got them wrenches. I got a room filled with wrenches. And wax they ass, okay? If they not dropping any knowledge, you know what I mean? And I'm going to say this the right. While I'm looking at you, I'm looking at the screen, and I can definitely tell who's trolls. So if you don't see him, and I'm going to say jump up on them, then I'm going to say wax they ass, okay? And I'm on sub as well, you know what I mean? And if you like to support the channel, Melanin 100% got the links up, you know, to show support, okay?
Bridge of Raw, what do I think about the statues in the reptilian statues in Samaria? First and foremost, I'm gonna tell you that you also part reptilian as well. You're part reptilian. You have a reptilian brain. You shed skin. When you shed skin, that's what you call dirt. When you take baths and showers, that's the shed of skin. I mean, to be honest with you, you are part reptilian too. And if you want to be technical in Judaic Christianity, I'm gonna see two angelic particular titles or names. That is cherubim, and seraphim. Those particular angelic groups are pretty much serpent beings. The seraphim angels were called the holy fiery serpents. The cherubim was the ones that didn't have that same, the same light. Their light was dimmed, if you get what I mean. It was a dim or amber light with the cherubim. The seraphim were the holy ones, the holy serpents. Don't believe me? Look it up. That's what that is. I don't know what you mean. I believe you were chosen for this. My opinion. What you mean? I don't know what that means. Keiko. You gotta elaborate. But I don't know if you talking about him. He was chosen for that. I'm just over here talking. You know. Oh. No, I mean, I know a little bit. I don't know everything. I just know the stuff that I came across, and I'm just sharing it. Me and Brother Mouse talk. We dialogue along. My lady, we dialogue all the time, but I let them dialogue sometimes because they be in their little thing. I be in the cut. I appreciate being on here and just communicate with y'all for a little bit. Yeah. We been a little distracted kids, but otherwise, I'm glad to help y'all, guide y'all to best way possible.
Yep, and I'ma close it out.
Yeah.
One moderator tripping. Listen. Have respect on the stream, okay? If y'all cannot respect each other's opinion, I will check this out. I will take wrenches from some of y'all, and y'all will be blocked, okay? I'm still watching everything that's going on. I'm listening to B, and I'm looking at y'all, but I'm also looking at the stream. So if you cannot show respect to the stream, you will be kicked off, okay? Show some respect.
The best way to battle your enemies before he even close, you have to know self, knowledge of self, know your spiritual practices, know everything about yourself. We need to teach and greet each other with respect, and knowing that we on here to build.
Right. Stop debating all the damn time.
Right. We can't. We don't listen. We don't even debate. We might debate over some daggone sport game. I'm
Right.
like, that's it.
That's it.
Otherwise, when it come down to the spiritual consciousness and coming together as one group, no.
This is not the conscious community. We not over here debating anything. Eat the fish, spit out the bones of what we tell you, and also do your own research. Stop trying to tell me, oh, I'm this and this. I don't care.
Right.
Do your own research.
Look, we don't care if you a Hebrew, Israelite no more. It's like, look, how many of us gonna keep on saying I'm this and I'm that? That's why you know you still sleep. That's how you know you still sleep.
If that's your base, that's your base.
Right.
But stop trying to force it on everybody.
Thank you. Stop forcing like I'm a Hebrew. I'm a Hebrew.
I'm a Moor.
I'm a Moor. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's good. But don't debate no more. Enough is. If you want to debate with your enemy. Debate with your enemy. I bet you your enemy gonna laugh at you and say like, "Oh, you a Hebrew? Okay," but he gonna show I have more money than you, though Hebrew. What you got the Bible? What you got the Quran? That's what they're gonna say. At the end of it, build and start building yourself and start finding out what you need to do to stop the enemy within and also out of you. That's all I can say. And stand up on your square and know who you are. Know yourself. Value yourself. Love yourself. Do what you got to do. Appreciate yourself and appreciate your people.
Yep.
Okay? Embrace who you are, Nubian woman, Nubian man. I love all of y'all. I don't know y'all, but I love y'all, and I love the fact that y'all be supporting Brother Miles, okay? I gotta check that out, Bridge of Raw. We're going to talk about that one day, when I ever get back on here. I try to make my special guest appearances, but this is his stream. But I wanted to ask, could I collab on here with him? And he let me talk for a little bit to help y'all. So, because it becomes some questions that y'all be asking him, he don't be knowing like that. He be wanting to. That's why he be wanting y'all to teach too. He don't know everything like I don't know everything. So those that try to disrespect, show him respect because he don't have to do this. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because he's on here learning just like we all learning in this life. He ain't saying I know everything. He's giving y'all news and everything to let y'all know what's going on worldwide. All right. On that note, all my sisters and brothers, I say peace, love, and to the ancestors and the divine Ashe.
Yeah, I'm about to go ahead and close it out for a few more minutes because we've been going on hour and 49 minutes for real. And like I said, though, man, that's exactly what, what is taking place on the planet, of us going, back within ourselves and us learning these things. Cause I'm soon about to go ahead and eat. And like I said, like, I appreciate the donation, Asag, to those of y'all, I'm saying, if you can donate, Melanin 100%, she got the links up right there. She just put them up for the Patreon, for the PayPal, and the Cash App. And like I said, it has been a very great stream today, and that's exactly what we are, building on. I understand some of y'all, but we want to talk about the star children, the Kundalini energy. We're going to go into all of that stuff. So what we're doing is we're giving y'all a preview. You feel me? We are giving y'all baby steps. It was somebody in my comment section talking about you caught up in a distraction, talk about this and that. Listen, all of that's going to come. But we still, that's why I say I'm a student because I am still learning myself. I don't know everything. That's why I say I love doing these streams because I learn from y'all as well. And it's things that y'all tell me that I research up on. You understand? I research on things that y'all tell me. That's why I had to take a break because sometimes it gets a bit overwhelming because I do a lot of research on a daily basis. And I'm also going to be coming with more videos today. I just wanted these last couple weeks to rest because I went hard for a month. I dropped like over 100 videos in a month. I counted. I did streams. I did over 100 videos in a month. I said I got to take a break because that was a lot of information that I was reading and researching and processing, and that is a lot to obtain. But at the same time, I love what I do, so I just been resting my mind and my body. And like I said, man, it's been another great stream. And like I said, if you'd like to support the channel, Melanin 100%, just put up the link. And like I said, any donation, it doesn't matter. Because you're not going to find too many YouTube channels that are bringing this kind of information towards y'all. We're not bragging, nor boasting. But these things we research all the time. Yes, we on our phones, we laugh and we joke, but, we got to keep this vibration going. Because you go to other channels, they're going to talk about just only swirling. They're only going to talk about things dealing with just so-called white supremacy, whatever. We talk about many things that's well-rounded. You feel me? So we don't debate up on here. That's why I call it the Starseed Study Group. You feel me? Because we are dropping jewels. We got very informative streams and videos. And like I said, when I drop the news to y'all, it's really talking about things going on globally. But at the same time, that's when we get up on, that's when we get up on the streams and we decipher these things for y'all so we can break it down for y'all. You feel me? For the babies. Thank you, my Melody 100% for putting that up. Appreciate it, Lucky One. Yeah, man, that's why we love doing what we do. Because I take time, man. Even on days I might be sick or a little bit, but I still take my time to come to y'all because this information, man, if I know something, I got to bring it to you. I have to. This is a part of the shift. This is a part of what's going on. And I appreciate y'all. I'm not going to talk no bullshit. I'm not going to cut no corners with you. That's what they want y'all to do, to be stuck in distractions. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here, fam. It's been another great stream. And like I said, Melanie 100%, she posted up the links to support the channel. We appreciate y'all once again. And as I said, one love. Y'all go ahead and have a beautiful day. I'm about to go ahead and eat and get ready to drop some videos and drop some more fire for y'all, all right? One love once again, family. Peace.